mother makes no sense to me. I just have to believe she flew up to heaven on the wings of angels, by the clouds and stars, and past where no one sees. And she walks with Jesus and her loved ones waiting, and I know she's smiling, saying, don't worry about me. You don't know what that song was. That's Alan Jackson. He named it Sissy Song. So other than my voice sounding a little crackly and having a little bit of a cough, I am 100% better. If you watched last week's lives, I was very sick with fever and a little congested. I had a really bad cough. Not really sure what it was, but I am better. I have a new frame on my computer laptop, so that's awesome. If you notice, the lighting is a little different. I am using a different camera. When they were putting the frame on my computer screen, they accidentally broke my camera. So my brother-in-law is ordering a new camera, but he said if for some reason he can't order just the camera for the computer, I get to keep this new camera, which I really hope I get to keep it because I am loving how much brighter it is, because usually it's so dark in this room because we only have like one light over there, and I like to keep the blinds closed so it stays warmer in here. And so I am really excited about the potential of keeping this camera because it makes everything look so brighter. I'm not sure why there's like no light on the camera though. So just to clear up one thing that I've been hearing, people saying you get sick all the time. I don't get sick all the time. It just seems like it. That's my husband. You don't see him on this channel ever.
She gets sick all the time.
I don't get sick all the time. I have an iron anemia. And so sometimes I just feel tired and don't really feel like doing anything. But I don't get sick all the time like it seems like. Sometimes I'm just really tired and I just say I'm sick because a lot of people don't understand anemias, especially an iron deficiency anemia. So I'm going to try to eat more meat, try to find out different vegetables and fruits that have iron in them so that I can try to get my iron anemia better. Get my iron up where it's supposed to be, so down in the gutter where it's not supposed to be. Also, our hearts and our prayers go out to the Aldhouse Christ Jordan family last Friday. Not this past Friday, the Friday before, when I was so sick. They lost a wonderful woman. Her funeral was today, and I was there. So that is kind of where I played that song, at least the first part of that song. And so that is why that was there, kind of in memory of her. We miss you, Linda, very much. A little story about Linda I'll share on here. I had turned 13 in May, and this was almost 20 years ago that this happened. I turned 13. I'll call my mom back later. I turned 13 in that May, and then that following December, or just following November, when Kids Club started back up again. Kids Club is an organization that my parents' church does. Started back up in October, and in November, I had been wanting to ask Linda for a while if I could teach, but I had to wait till I was 13, because in those days, if you were 13, you could teach the class. You just had to have an adult helper. And so I was finally 13, and I really wanted to teach the Christmas story and then keep teaching till the end of that year. And I had taught before, but not as the main teacher, just as the assistant. So this was going to be new for me. And I was so nervous to ask her, because I was asking her to teach from December all the way till that May. So that was going to be a long stretch for me to teach, especially being in junior high, so I'd have to do my schoolwork and teach. And because even though preschool wasn't a part of the Kids Club organization, because we only started at first grade, these were just kids of people who were helping, or their grandkids that they would bring with them. And but we still had curriculum from the program that we would have for them, and I was very nervous to be asking Linda this. Not because I didn't know her well. I knew Linda very well. It's just I was a little concerned. Is she going to say no? Is she going to say, I don't think you're ready? And so I was very nervous at the end that night. I was nervous that whole night. And then finally at the end of that night, I was very nervous of doing, asking her. And I asked her, would you mind if I teach next month and the rest of the year? And she gave me the biggest hug. And she said, what took you so long? I was going to ask you. So I did thank her that night, but I never got to bring it up again to her, and I wish I had. But that is one of my favorite memories I have of Linda. She's I kind of saw her as my grandmother. So, so I will be filming this. I probably will not be filming tomorrow, because I'm going to be at my mom's all day. Because my aunt is going to be doing some things, so I probably will be at my mom's. I will be at my mom's all day tomorrow, so I won't film anything. But hopefully Wednesday I will have something to film. We will see. So, if you guys want to see, I have my new friend's mother. I don't know if I told you guys last week that it went to the wrong house. The people that it was delivered to, they were very nice and called me and were very willing to call FedEx and get that all straightened out. So, whoever you are, thank you so much for doing that for me. You guys are amazing. Being that I were thinking of. So yeah. So I got stuff that I should be doing. I have a necklace I had to fix. So I'm gonna do that. See if I can figure it out. Alright, so thank you everyone for hanging in with me last week while I was not feeling well. And if I say, I guess from now on, I'll basically be like, I'm tired, my iron anemia or whatever. If I don't feel like going live, just because. But I'll try to go live even if I do feel tired of my iron anemia. Because if you have an iron anemia, it might give you some hope to see what I go through. because you probably go through something similar. Okay. Peace out, my peeps. Don't forget to subscribe.